Hey everybody, welcome back to Hollow Knight, and things are a little dark here.
Oh, okay. Whew.
So here's the interesting part about this next area. There are two ways to enter. A, we could use the ground slam power-up that we got in the Soul Sanctum in order to get in through one way, and I think that's the way they intend you to do so. Or you could just do this entrance. I'm mainly doing this because I've never done this ever in my other playthroughs.
No one tells you what to do, especially the game.
I will admit doing the ground pound entrance is a lot cooler compared to this.
Oh, I see their gimmick.
Yeah. So, welcome to Crystal Peak. This episode and next are going to be where I get woefully lost because I don't really know this place all that well.
Did you 100% this game?
Yes, actually. I've 100%ed it. I've beaten it without dying. This is an area where you just kind of do once and then totally forget about it. Because the main thing about this area is that it's on the extreme top right of the map. It doesn't connect anything, and all the power-ups are linked to a power-up that you get in here. There's only one real reason to backtrack here, and that's when you get the double jump. Spoiler alert, there's a double jump in this game.
Oh man, of course everyone knew that.
But yeah, this is kind of a neat area because it shows that the bugs are industrialized.
They also have a need for crystals, apparently.
Yeah, and unfortunately, whatever's infecting this area made its way here too.
And it can also infect people that are solid in mind moments ago and make them murderous things, like that poor girl that was singing to herself.
Yeah. So here's the thing. The thread was asking about this storyline in particular, and I gotta let you all know, she is one of the storylines that I consistently mess up, and I don't know how to continue. If anybody in the thread could tell me, I already asked this in the thread, but I figure I might as well ask YouTube as well. If anybody could tell me how to continue this, I'd appreciate it, but this is one that I always mess up. Another one is with Cloth, but I think I figured out what I did wrong with her.
Save Minor Child 2017.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd like to do this just because I never see a resolution to her story. It's always just that line for me.
Oh, I like the little climbing chain wall things.
Yeah, they expect you to have Mantis Hook by this point, because a lot of the cool wall climb mechanics involve Mantis Hook and just chilling on a wall. I also wanted to point it out a while ago that there are, but I spaced out on it, there are only 2 benches in this level. One of them you have to fight for, the other one was the one we chilled on.
Are there at least a number of shortcuts?
Yeah, you can unlock backtracking, but yeah.
The bike made its way out.
I believe we're gonna see what's actually there in the next episode, not this one though. Oh no.
How can he see you?
He just sees a little moving peaceful figure in the back. It's like, help! Help me please! Oh. So there's an interesting thing there. Apparently Geo activates those panels.
I like that, actually, the fact that they actually added weight to those objects.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I was just like, why the hell did that activate? Wait, where's the money? Oh. But yeah, this is when platforming challenges get a lot more dynamic in that they start mixing up concepts for the level alongside what you have at the moment. And yeah, I got a little, you know, overexcited there. Bye, friend.
This falls into the spice block.
That's actually a good point. Where'd he go? Because it's just a thin floor.
Caused the cave to cave in. Oh, hello, laser guys.
So, here's an interesting thing about these guys. You can't kill these guys with your nail or your soul magic. You know what you need?
Lasers?
You need the Dung Defender's badge.
Also, these are like those spiky dudes off of Mario.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that dude was mining this specific wall for a reason. Can't do it though.
Come on, man. Don't whip out, you're already here.
No, you cannot do that. You need a specific power for that. But yeah, it's an interesting thing. Those crystalline lizards can only be damaged by the Dung Defender badge's aura. Or...
Do you see crystal lizards?
No, crystal bugs. Hey!
Like, I know I make Dark Souls comparisons, but... Did that laser knock you into the spike?
Yes, it did. I kind of pushed the limit here because, as I mentioned before, I don't really go here all that often.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah, things are good. Like, when I was recording this, I was getting a little afraid.
Hello, friend. You seem somewhat dead.
Hey, buddy, can I, like, beat you up for a little bit? I kind of need some soul energy. I'm about to die.
Seems like you're having some problems right here.
You got, like, a protein bar or something? I'm really jonesing.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of busy over here, so you're gonna have to find something else to do.
Thanks for the map.
I like how reading his mind, it's even just, I love what I do.
Yeah. He also loves his wife.
So do you. Oh, wait. Ooh, you're playing it close.
Yeah, I'm, you know, really trying hard not to die here. Because this is one of those levels I feel like is a little messed up in that there's no midway bench. And when you're in situations where I am, where you're near dead and can't remember the area, well, this bench is kind of messed up.
Someone's a little tired.
That's a mid-boss I am not going to fight until the next video, because his beams can do 2 damage to you.
Come on, just do a no damage run.
Yeah, that's a tall order from me.
Shopkeepers? Is there a shop in here?
Not here, but if you take a look at that key icon, it looks very familiar.
I didn't get really a chance to tell.
Yeah, it didn't really show up that much, but I'll just say right now, it's in the shape of Sly's head. Damn it!
Ah. This guy's giving me trouble.
Yeah. I don't know basic pattern recognition, please help.
Too bad you're not a dung defender.
I'm like 5. So I believe this is the top of the area. We can't go beyond this area unless we have double jump. However, there's a lot more to this level, and also I can't really progress unless I go down that chasm. Yes, that chasm there that I completely ignored.
It was obviously a death chasm.
Yeah. Ignore all the sound effects going on underneath us. I do, like, in my defense...
On our way. And the camera itself pointing down that there's stuff down there.
In my defense, I was approaching the 3-hour mark of recording at, like, 2 in the morning.
No, Alamac.
So an interesting note, I mentioned before that the developers of this game did all the voice acting. That's kind of true, but I'm also missing a facet that they also had their family and kids also do voices for this.
The family is obviously pretty game to do it.
Yeah. Like, you could tell that the voices still have, like, some element of, you know, humanity to them instead of just, you know, very dry voice acting. Case in point, Mega Man 8, even though I like the hell out of that game. Mega Man 8's voice acting is a crime. I'm just gonna say it right now.
Well, let's be honest. Most voice acting in video games was like that back then.
Yeah.
What am I fighting for?
I really like this because, Quirrell is such a fun character in that he never really acknowledges your plight. He's more interested in the history of this area.
He wants to understand, even though he keeps on meeting you. in these dangerous places.
Yeah, like, we keep making the Dark Souls comparison, and I'm sick of doing it, but the comparison's there, but, like, throughout all of Dark Souls and Demon Souls, it's always been like, oh, you, the chosen undead, you will do all this and save the world. Yes, you. I mean, like, it's great that they're acknowledging me as some kind of hero, but I always felt that was a little, you know, on point. It kind of dehumanized the NPCs, in my opinion, because it didn't really treat them as human beings so much as just, you know, things to make the player feel better. And here, Quirrell actually feels like a character, because he's just like, oh, hey, you're still alive. That's neat. Man, this place is cool. Like, he feels like an actual person with his own interests.
Ooh, look, fruit. Oh.
Yeah, I can't get there now, because if I had, you know, go down the hole of plot progression, it'd be great.
But nah. Oh, I didn't know you could shoot those back up.
I didn't either until I did those recordings, because those things always gave me trouble. And then I hit their projectiles back and I'm like, wait, I'm an idiot.
And now you'll do it every time and act like you thought of it first.
Yeah, except I'm never coming back here again. Like, after these 2 recordings, I'm gonna go back here once and that's it. I do like this level a lot, though. It's a neat way to just show how advanced Hollow Nest was without, you know, directly saying it through, say, item descriptions or NPC plot, or just, you know, giving the player a piece of paper that says so. It's easy to infer, wow, these guys were so advanced they were industrialized.
That also insinuates there's bug societies.
Yeah. Oh, So,
That looks like a classic fun time.
yeah.
He's ready to have fun.
Yeah, I totally didn't do that like 20 times and edit it out because I hate myself.
It's good to know you didn't do that.
Yeah, I really suck at these kind of timing things.
No, so you did it fine.
You say that. So,
You did fine.
let me, tell you, the viewer, one very important thing about this puzzle that makes it super easy. If you hug the wall tight, like on the ground, but not like wall climbing on it, you don't get hit by the crushers.
The hitbox is that small.
Yeah. I didn't know that until the next video.
I would have told you.
Look, buddy, I gotta open the door first so you can escape by going underground, I guess?
Oh, I liked it closed.
If I remember right, this is where we were a while ago.
But who cares about that?
Yeah, we can't. I'm gonna let y'all know we can't do that without the ability that we're about to get. Once I finally realize where the heck I'm supposed to go.
Oh, so this is you lost.
Yep.
Zip.
Yeah, that's about 6 minutes just, you know, thrown on the chopping board. You know, I gotta give old movie creators credit. I can't imagine trying to do an LP and edit an LP with film reel.
It's probably why you didn't see a lot of video game LPs back in the 1940s.
Yeah. Welcome to this LP of Pong. I'm gonna be playing it with my buddy, Mr. Gorbachev.
I'm Humphrey Bogart, nice to meet you.
This is a fun puzzle. This is also when I realized, when in my first playthrough, that the Dung Defender badge could kill these guys, because I had no idea what the badge did at the time, but I did know the stank damaged people.
Also, like you're insinuating that Pong came out in 1940.
It probably totally didn't.
No. It's not even a problem.
I do know that the earliest form of Pong was like on old boat radar, I believe. And yeah, Pong totally did exist in the 1940s. It was called ping pong.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to this LP, which you can't watch because TVs don't exist.
I don't know if I covered it before, but those little pods themselves also have their own hunter's journal.
Wang, use the rancid egg.
I really wish I did. I keep forgetting to. Like,
Why don't you listen to me?
it's one of those things that just doesn't cross my mind. I'm just like,
Travis doesn't know anything about this game, so I'm not gonna listen to him.
I totally plan to when I get the next batch of recordings out. Don't worry. I'm gonna make a concentrated effort to eat shit and then show it off. Here's also another rad little thing.
That's an opportunity for you to go in my Nier Automata Let's Play. Travis, get the Eagle Spear, and I'm like, ugh. Listen, it will happen.
But yeah, if you noticed in the background, there were bug robots.
Giant ones.
Also, are you guys ready for a platforming challenge?
I like platforming challenges.
You'll love this game, because man, do they do some really good ones. It's like one thing I've always appreciated, that they checkpoint you not in terms of like just putting you at a respawn point, but having points where you could just come to a stop, look at the next area, but also provide like a source of healing.
Yeah, I'm about to say, it's nice that they like give you those soul statues.
Yeah.
Also, this also kind of the same ways that they're probably using these crystals as an energy source.
Mm-hmm.
These things are just constantly releasing energy because they can't contain it.
Yep. When I eventually start showing off the Hunter's Journal, which people have actually been asking for, and I should probably, you know, get a bunch of people to voice act that if possible. Yeah, if you look at the monsters for this area, they actually tell the story of what happened here, and they do mention the crystal as an energy source.
What the hell was that? It's a Robo Heart?
We ate a crystal heart and got Shine Spark.
Kalima. Kalima.
Just toss this thing in a volcano.
Get eaten by crocodiles. Oh!
Shine Spark is super fun.
I'm a rocket bug. Rocket bug.
So here's a really funny thing. When I was playing this game, I was thinking, oh man, this is super cool. I bet this is like a speedrun strat for those guys at GDQ. Turns out they skipped this place entirely in the speedrun.
Well,
But yeah, I'm gonna call it the Shine Spark. I'm sorry, that's just what it is. The Shine Spark is a great thing because you could do it on the ground, you could do it off walls. It's a air dash that's unaffected by gravity and goes for as long as you're willing to let it go. You could cancel it as well, and you could get hit on. You could stop on walls, but it is a nice and fast way to do certain long hallways.
can you take damage while you're flying like that?
Yes. Another
So it didn't kill enemies you run into.
Here's the weird thing. I don't know about the damage property of the Shine Spark. Because...
I see repeated takes here.
Shh. Don't kill kayfabe. But yeah, the Shine Spark, on occasion, I've had it do damage to enemies, but I don't know why. Yeah, I
Forget it!
I tried like, I think 5 times and then gave up because I'm a very impatient individual. I can't remember if we do this video or next video because a little bit of a behind the scene tips. We recorded the last set of videos like what? I want to say a month ago?
Something like that.
Yeah.
3 weeks ago, maybe.
We usually just record in gluts and then release across the a schedule.
I like the fake out laser there.
Damn it.
Aw, come on.
Yeah. I was trying to do something insanely stupid too, because I didn't need the wall jump to get that height. I could just jump. Damn it. Yeah, this one's kind of tough. Just because of the asynchronous lasers.
Go.
I could have, yeah. There we go. This one though, this one's a lot easier.
Oh, I see.
Here though, we get a unique item.
Dung badge.
Deep focus.
Deep focus.
Deep focus is interesting because I haven't tested it, but I believe it increases your heal time by 50%, but you get double healing from it. So if you're willing to risk it, you can save focus energy by taking longer to heal and getting more out of it.
I don't know how well that worked during boss fights.
It doesn't, because as I mentioned before, the boss fight AI goes full aggro if you ever try to focus. Now, we got most of what I wanted to get here. There's a couple things that I'm gonna get later on, but I wanna get out of here because I'm gonna fucking die.
Take a breather. It's fine.
Yeah, sure, it's fine.
Panic. No death run. No death run.
One of the funny things about this game is that the concept art always has like these hyper sketchy look for Hollow Eye's eyes. And I just imagine seeing one of those arts and just underneath it the caption, panic for this part.
I don't show much emotion, but I do sweat.
You can't see it, but underneath his face is fear.
The fear.
That arrow is coated in a deadly poison. God, I love Metal Gear Solid 3. I mentioned before, and I'll mention it again, this game does a really good job of acclimating you to your new power-ups. Also, shortcut.
Right in time. As it lowers you into the mouth of a monster. And we don't need it.
And about here? Yeah, nailed it. Hi.
Oh, your favorite. So close.
Okay, fine.
Still waiting for her to put her arm around your shoulder. Slapping it away.
Pretty much, yeah.
Dash Master!
I'm never gonna use that because I'm so bad at using it.
Dash Master!
So indecisive with what I want. There we go, that's fine.
Look at all that life.
Yep.
Guess you need it, because you almost died last time.
So,
oh, hello.
You know how we learned about the warrior dreams last episode?
Yeah.
That's a consequence of having the dream nail. We could just talk to dead people.
Yeah, I've been bored lately.
I like this guy's line, like, yeah, I see you're a new contender. Don't kill a lot of people. It makes my job harder. Bye, I'm dead.
Indeed you are. Probably because of me.
So, next time on Hollow Knight, I'm gonna take another stab at the Crystal Peaks, because I did a really poor job of showing it off this episode. Wow.
You did.
What was my cadence there?
Why are you guys watching this LP?
But yeah, I get a couple pickups now that I have the Shine Spark. One very important thing is that we're going to go back to the sewers and A, learn a couple of important things, and B, get something I wanted to get back in the sewer episode, but I didn't have the Shine Spark to do so.
The favorite places, the place where you'll die frequently, and the shithole.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, just, you know, that no death run's going to end super quick.
Oh, come on. Don't give up. Dream will stay alive.
See you folks next time.
See you folks next time.